Trauma doesn't make you crazy, it makes you fragmented. The video begins with a central truth: female trauma often masquerades as self-doubt, overthinking, emotional exhaustion, or the inability to move forward. But the video reframes these symptoms not as madness, but as unprocessed pain. The message is clear: you're not broken, you're becoming. Each affirmation presented is a counter-narrative to internalized trauma conditioning. Together, they act like psychological reprogramming tools, shifting the woman from survival mode into a state of conscious creation. Key affirmations and their deeper psychological meaning. 1. I am not my past, I am my potential. This statement redefines identity. It breaks the trauma loop where women often identify with their wounds, feeling guilt, shame, or stuckness from past experiences. The video encourages letting go of loyalty to an outdated self. Image and embracing growth as a right, not a reward. Speech balloon insight. Trauma survivors often carry an inner critic, louder than any external voice. This mantra replaces that critic with an inner coach. 2. Today, I choose progress over perfection. This is a direct assault on the perfectionism born from trauma, especially in women taught to perform worthiness. It shifts focus from external validation to internal momentum. Speech balloon insight. Progress is empowerment in motion. This affirms that healing is not linear, it's layered, messy, and still valid. 3. My energy is sacred and I protect it fiercely. This is the trauma-informed boundary-setting mantra. It teaches that energy isn't infinite and that healing involves radical discernment about who, what, and where that energy flows. Speech balloon insight. Many trauma survivors are chronic people pleasers. This affirmation reinforces self-worth through self-protection. 4. Everything I need is already within me. This challenges the trauma-born belief that salvation must come from the outside, a partner, job, parent, or rescuer. Speech balloon insight. This is a powerful reframe for women raised in environments that taught dependency or emotional abandonment. 5. I am allowed to take up space and speak my truth. Women traumatized by neglect, gaslighting, or emotional invalidation often silence themselves. This mantra encourages emotional reclamation. Speech balloon insight. Healing requires vocal empowerment, not just being heard, but feeling entitled to be heard. 6. I forgive myself and grow forward. This is the release point. It allows the woman to stop punishing herself for the ways she coped, even if those ways were messy, toxic, or misaligned. Speech balloon insight. Self-forgiveness is not weakness. It's the root of resilience. 7. Discipline is my freedom. This rewrites the trauma-born survival pattern of chaos, emotional impulsivity, or avoidance. It promotes structure, routine, and purpose as pathways to peace. Speech balloon insight. For many women, trauma disconnects them from their bodies' time. and focus. Discipline restores sovereignty. 8. I no longer chase, I attract. This addresses attachment trauma, especially anxious or avoidant patterns that lead women to overextend or settle for emotionally unavailable people. Speech balloon insight. When a woman roots herself in self-worth, she becomes magnetic. Her energy calls in alignment, not attention. 9. I am not behind. I am exactly where my spirit intended. Comparison is the thief of presence, especially in a social media age. This affirmation grounds the listener in divine timing and self-trust. Speech balloon insight. Trauma often comes with a sense of lost years. This mantra releases time anxiety and restores inner peace. Brain, the deeper structure. Why this works? This video is not random motivation. It follows a therapeutic arc. 1. Recognition of the old identity. Trauma patterns. 2. Reframing and reprogramming through verbal declarations. 3. Emotional release and self-compassion. 4. Establishing spiritual and psychological sovereignty. 5. Calling in a new identity, aligned with inner truth and discipline. By speaking these affirmations out loud, the viewer engages in somatic healing, combining the nervous system's need for safety with the cognitive system's need for meaning. That is what makes the message resonate at a cellular level. Sunrise conclusion. Each morning is a micro rebirth. The video concludes with a powerful image. Each morning is a battlefield and a blank canvas. Trauma may have shaped your past, but your thoughts shape your future. These 14 affirmations aren't just motivational quotes. They're a declaration of rebirth. When internalized, they allow a woman to rise not from perfection, but from presence. Not from the approval of others, but from the authority of her own truth. Speech balloon final takeaway. You are not crazy, you are healing, and healing is loud, messy, sacred, and revolutionary.